The massive advances in modern technology have also reached the oceans. Peter Singer is the bioethics professor at Princeton University. He was named one of the most influential minds in this century.
When people talk about fish, you first have to distinguish between wild-caught fish and farmed fish, and they both have their problems. With wild-caught fish, the major problem is that basically most of the fish stocks in the oceans that have taken perhaps millions of years to build up are being depleted by modern fishing practices.
Trawlers the size of a football field have scoured the ocean floors, leaving them as bare as an 8-lane highway. The consequence of what this means to the life in our oceans and its contribution to global warming has not even been assessed scientifically.
A lot of people think that fish farming is a good thing for the oceans because we're producing the fish, we're not removing fish from the ocean, so they think it's sustainable. What they don't realize is that for the fish that are generally in demand, certainly in developed and Western countries, fish like salmon that are farmed, they are carnivorous fish. So in order to feed them in the fish farms, we have to actually catch other fish, cheaper fish, that are less valuable, and grind them up and feed them to the fish in the fish farm. And so we're actually probably catching 2 or 3 times as many fish and feeding them to, let's say, the farmed salmon, in order to get that highly priced but small amount of farmed salmon out of it. So in terms of preserving the oceans, or for that matter reducing greenhouse gas emissions, because these ships have to use oil to travel, it's really completely contrary to any sound conservation principles.
Biodiversity is the multitude of events and intimate interactions of various living creatures, which together maintain a harmonious balance in nature. We have so far wiped out some 80% of this harmony in the oceans.
Many fisheries actually have a huge bycatch, which means that they catch a lot of fish that they don't want to catch. They call them trash usually, and they just throw them overboard, but generally they're dead or so badly injured they can't live. For some fisheries, I think prawn fisheries are an example, the bycatch might be as much as 10 times the by volume of the prawns that they're catching. With other fisheries it might be 2 or 3 times. So there's a vast waste of life and destruction of the ocean ecology.